Who am I here with?
Miss Giannata, or Miss G. I am the new choir director here at Beltrami. I am originally from Chicago and then went to school at Gustavus Adolphus College in St. Peter, Minnesota. Go Gusties.
What got you into choir?
Well, my parents will tell you I've been singing since before I could form words, but really what got me into it first was singing at church, so a lot of hymn singing, and then what really got me excited about it was starting choir in high school. I didn't have choir before then, believe it or not, and my choir director, her name was Mrs. Boyer, and she is one of the most wonderful people in the entire world, and I was like, I want to be that, and I want to sing every day and make music every day, and so I'm living the dream.
How's your fertile experience been so far?
It's been wonderful. Everyone has been so kind and so welcoming to the school community. People popping by and making sure I'm doing well and all that kind of stuff. It's been so wonderful. I got brought lefse the other day because I've heard that's a classic in Minnesota and I haven't tried it yet. So stay tuned for that.
What is your favorite thing during choir practice?
My favorite thing during choir practice is when we have gotten all of the parts down. Every section has their notes and their rhythms, and we put it all together to create one beautiful, glorious sound. There is absolutely nothing like it.
Today we celebrate a man whose name has become synonymous with dedication, resilience, and heart. Bob Thorson, a coach, a teacher, a mentor, and a friend, is a recipient of the 2025 Legend Award. Bob Thorson devoted 41 years to teaching elementary school and coaching wrestling at Fertile Beltrami. His record speaks volumes: 4 consecutive section titles, 6 sub-region titles, 32 individual state entrants, and teams that consistently ranked among the best in Minnesota. Yet Bob's philosophy was simple: try your best and have fun. And fun they had, both on and off the mat.
Hey, Coach Thorson, congratulations. Just making sure I'm ready for that next match. Been, 23 years since I've worn this thing? Wrestling was never just a sport to you, and you made sure we all understood that. You taught me that grit and determination aren't just about winning matches. They're not just about the amount of takedowns you get, the amount of pins that you get, the amount of times you drill someone in the head with a dodgeball during Christmas break. It's about facing life's challenges head on. It's about refusing to quit and pushing through even when things get tough. But seriously, Coach, I wanted to take a moment to thank you for everything you've taught me on and off the mat.
Bob's legacy goes beyond the wins and losses. He connected with every kid, made wrestling fun, and built lifelong friendships.
Hey Coach, Sonny Rands here. Just wanted to call in and say thank you for everything that you've done for me, for my teammates, classmates, everybody within the Fertile Beltrami School District and wrestling teams. I can't even put into words the influence that you've had on all of us. And the things that you've done for us, to be able to do that, and your longevity too. I want to call that out. You did it for so many years, and it's one of the hardest jobs in the world.
In 2003, Bob was inducted into the Minnesota Wrestling Hall of Fame, a recognition of his unparalleled dedication to the sport. But his greatest accolade isn't a trophy or a title. It's a legacy of mentorship, kindness, and inspiration he's left behind.
Congratulations, Mr. Thorson, on being nominated and selected into the FB Sports Boosters Legends Club. What an honor. Of course, you always had your wrestlers back, and you would fight for them to the bitter end in those seating meetings. You are so very deserving of this award, and very glad you chose a profession of a teacher and coach. You had a big impact on thousands and thousands of children and young adults. You always knew how to encourage and treat kids like they were $1 million. You are kind, compassionate, caring, encouraging, competitive, and giving. Most importantly, you are a mentor to me and a mentor to many others.
Hello, my name is Steve Ricard, and I'm very honored to speak on behalf of Mr. Bob Thorson, the recent recipient of the Fertile Beltrami High School Legends Award. He knew how to get the best out of each kid. He also knew that different kids needed to be treated a little bit differently. He worked hard to make us feel like an important part of the team, regardless of our ability. Not only was Bob an excellent coach, he was a very good elementary school teacher as well. There's not too many teachers that I've known in my career that would take the time to draw out our headshots, cut them out, help us stain and varnish them, and give them out as gifts.
Hey, this is Brian Bucklenberg. I just want to congratulate Bob. Nobody more deserving than Bob Thorson, better known as Thors, to receive this honor. We coached together many years, had some great years together, some great teams, and then I officiated with him, for him for many years. He didn't yell at me too much, but he also let me know when he thought I made a mistake. So, but nobody better than Thors. He was a great person to many, many wrestlers, a great role model. And Thors, we wish you well and congratulations.
Hey, Bob Thorson, congratulations on your award. I'm here in Prior Lake doing a little bit of wrestling. I'm trying to be the Bob Thorson of the South. Again, congratulations. I couldn't happen to a better guy. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for putting all the time and effort you did when I was young. And I hope someday I would end up being a legend like yourself. But congratulations. Couldn't happen to a better guy. Thanks, bud.
From all of us, I just want to say thank you, and here's to an unbelievable career.
Many laughs, many great memories. Congratulations, Bob.
Truly grateful for your dedication. Thank you and congratulations.
Thors, we wish you well and congratulations.
Mr. Thorson, aka Mr. T, Thors, boss, friend, mentor, you are a legend.
Bob Thorson, a man who taught us to work hard, care deeply, and always find joy in the journey. Congratulations, Bob, on being named the 2025 Legend Award recipient. Your legacy will continue for all who had the privilege of knowing you.
The design process of the robot was mainly going to be the board design of the instructions, but our group decided to go with more of a forklift type model.
What kinds of judges are involved with an event like this?
At the one we went to in East Grand Forks, they actually use the local bomb squad, which is pretty cool. That they come in and they interact with the kids and they judge the competitions. It shows the kids that they relate to what they do. Bomb Squad uses robotics. They do a lot of that stuff too. So it's kind of cool to relate that career to what we're doing and let them interact with the kids on a positive role model.
Were there any major challenges or failures along the way?
Yes, there was size constraints. Folded up, the robot can only be 18 by 18 by 18 inches, and unfolded horizontally one way, it can only be 24 inches. So we had to resize the arm to be able to fit within the requirements.
What goes into preparing for an event like this?
Lots of practice. So we are fortunate to be a class so that we have every day where we can work on the robots. But it takes a lot of practice of getting down there, driving, learning the controls, a lot of problem solving, figuring out what works, what doesn't work. If we change this, would that be more effective? And just things like that. But lots of problem solving and practice.
What was the most fun part of robotics so far?
One of the most fun parts was seeing the robot take shape toward the end. Like, you get to see it from the beginning, not thinking that it would be a robot, but then at the end it looks really cool.
What is the goal of the robots when they're in the pits?
In this task, it was to get the rings onto the goalposts, and then the one that was on the top ring also got bonus points. You wanted to have the top ring on each goalpost. At the end of the competition, if your robot was hanging freely, you also got points for that. And then, of course, if you're in the top teams, you go on to the finals, which can lead to state. And then there's a national tournament if you place well at state. And if you do well at nationals, you can even make it to the world tournament.
And how did it feel to compete in Grand Forks?
It was pretty cool. There was a lot of really good teams there, and our team placed highest out of our class.
So for the robot, at least for our design, what we decided was, again, the forklift. So, nope, this one, no. So with the bumpers up here, this controls the lift itself. Grab that disc for me real quick. So these were the discs we had to pick up. With that, like that. And we would put it on a goalpost. So to do that, we would hook this onto it, and then we would lower it, and once it catches, it would essentially drop like that onto it, and it would get us a point.